Now, here's today's Trader Tip with Chris.
I'm Christopher Mullen, and here's your Trader Tip of the day. Now, last week we talked about the markets, knowing when to own stocks and when not to own stocks. Last week was a pretty choppy week overall, and when we continue to look at these indexes and in some of the internal sectors, what's going on, we can see that the market is still very indecisive. We're seeing two of the major stock indexes trading to all-time highs, the Dow, the Russell 2000, while we're seeing the SP 500 put in a potential double top, stuck under resistance, and also the NASDAQ nowhere near the highs and struggling to turn up and start a new uptrend. So with half of the indexes looking positive, the other half being negative, we got to be very selective in how we want to attack this market. And if we look at the internals, or the shorter term charts, actually, it's a really good idea to drop down from a daily chart, which is what most people follow, down to a 30-minute chart and just look at regular trading hours from 9:30 to 4. Now, that's what most people see. If you had an advanced charting platform, you can see 24-hour trading. But if you drop down to these shorter time frames and look for bullish and bearish patterns using technical analysis, you can get an idea of what the next day's price action is most likely to bring. For example, on Friday, the markets opened and formed what looked to be a bear flag pattern, a short-term pattern pointing to lower prices, probably for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. And so far, the markets are struggling. They're down, and they continue to be moving down to play out that short-term pattern. And by doing that, you get a really good idea of what your open positions, if you have any, are going to do, because most stocks follow the stock market. And that's one of the reasons why, if the stock market's not favorable to own stocks, which we talked about in last week's segment, then you really want to step aside and avoid the market. So this week's trading tip is to be very cautious, look at the short-term charts to see where the next 1, 2, or 3 days of price action are likely to move next, and make sure you manage your positions very well. Take care. Bye-bye.
Business First AM. Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.